J&R Podcast.
Hey there, all you fellow seekers of the strange, lovers of the laughable. Welcome back to
Written by ChatGPT.
I'm Richard. As always, I'm joined by my partner in weird,
Jeff.
How's it going?
Jeff. Greetings, all you fans of the fantastically odd. I'm ready to dive into another episode packed with peculiar stories that only our trusty AI, ChatGPT, could conjure up. And let me tell you, Richard, today's headlines are guaranteed to raise eyebrows and tickle funny bones.
You bet, Jeff. And before we leap into the latest batch of oddities, let's take a moment to reflect on some of the hilarious gems from the past episodes. Remember that time we covered the world record for most rubber ducks lost at sea? I mean, who could forget those rebellious rubber duckies staging their aquatic getaway?
Oh, indeed. And how about when we unveiled the town that declared pillow fighting a new Olympic sport? I still can't get over the sight of those athletes in pajamas going all out with their fluffy weapons. It was like watching a dreamscape brawl.
And let's not overlook the groundbreaking event of the world's first talking houseplant inventing a new language. Who would have thought that a potted plant named Fernando would lead us to the brink of a botanical linguistic revolution?
A linguistic sensation, indeed, Richard. And of course, who could forget those breakdancing aliens? The dance floor of the universe will never be the same after their gravity-defying moves hit the Earth's pavement.
And let's not overlook the lazy genius behind the Nappuccino Cafe. I mean, opening a cafe solely dedicated to napping cats? That's next level dedication to leisure. Let's dive into the present, where robots are redefining the hairstyling experience. Our next headline introduces us to a robot barber that not only gives you a fresh trim, also provides tissues, heartfelt pep talk for those emotional haircut moments.
Talk about multitasking, Richard. I can just imagine the robot saying, "Don't worry, your split ends will be a distant memory, and your hair will shine like the stars." It's like getting a haircut from a mechanical motivational speaker. Here's a story that's a real page-turner, Richard. Prepare to be submerged in knowledge as we introduce the world's first underwater library. Mermaids and mermen now have their own serene reading sanctuary below the waves.
And you know what they say, Jeff? Knowledge is power. Even when you have a fishtail. This is the perfect way to combine love of reading, love of the ocean.
Marriage. Yep. A marriage made in paradise.
And for our grand finale of eccentricity, we bring you the
Giant Snails Slow Olympics.
That's right, folks. These giant snails have traded their sluggish pace for extreme sports like snail racing, snail gymnastics, and even synchronized sliming.
It's a shell of a good time, Richard. The snail gymnastics especially are a sight to behold. Imagine a snail doing the pommel horse routine at a pace that would make a tortoise look speedy.
There you have it, dear viewers. Another episode jam-packed with laugh-inducing lunacy thanks to
Written by ChatGPT.
Remember, life's a bit more vibrant when you embrace the quirky and peculiar.
Absolutely, Richard. And don't forget to share your favorite moments from our past episodes or your wonderfully weird stories in the comments below. We're all ears and ready for some more mind-bending humor.
Thanks for joining us on this journey of the bizarre, everyone. Until next time, keep those smiles bright and those chuckles hearty. This is Jeff and
Richard!
signing off from the
Written by ChatGPT.
studio.
J&R Podcast.